Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about most people will not understand your expat life. When you get ready to leave to come to the Philippines, one of the things that most people won't understand is why would you want to get up and leave the United States and go to some foreign country, supposedly a third world country that's poor and poverty stricken, and move there and start your life over there. They just don't understand it. They have no comprehension of why you would get up and go. And some people don't understand that some people, have had it up to here with life in the United States, or whatever country you come from. And there's quite a lot of us that have had it up to here, with the United States and the actions of the people in the United States and the way things work in the United States and the way things are going in the United States. It used to be a very well-run country, and it's just not the same as what it used to be. And not just that, the people, we've talked about this before, the people have changed. It's not the country it once was. The Leave It to Beaver world where everything is good and everything is fine and everything is wonderful. It's not that way anymore. It's a very argumentative place to live in some cases for some people, and and the political affiliation thing, we've talked about that. That's gone crazy and off the charts. Doesn't matter which side you're on. There's no meeting in the middle in most cases. And our political leaders are always in the forefront now, and they should be behind the scenes most of the time. These people shouldn't be in the forefront all the time. They shouldn't always be in the news every day. They should be running our government, and they should be running it in a decent way. And unfortunately, that's not the way it is now. These people are always in the forefront, always in the news, and there's always something bad happening with our government. And it's not fun to watch. And I'm not saying over here the government is perfect either. It's not. But what I'm saying is when people come here, there's a sense of peace for you over here. And I'm not saying that the Philippines or any expat location is perfect. I mean, over here we got the China thing over our heads. Yeah, we have government issues over here. We have poverty, we have pollution, things like that. But overall, my life has expanded a lot over here. It's almost gone to like a newer plane. It's a different level. It's more peaceful. I've had so many good things happen to me over here that probably would have never happened in the United States. And I can say that honestly, that over here, I've actually expanded my life over here in a big way, and I've been very lucky and very blessed over here too. Will that happen to everybody coming over here? No, it won't. 35 to 33 to 50% of the people leave. Some people say it's more than that, but that's the number that I keep seeing getting thrown around. So I'd say about a third to half leave. Right now, maybe we have more than that have left right now, because a lot of people leaving that are on the tourist visas because they have to leave. But they'll probably come back, okay? But the thing is that most people back in the States, when it comes to the expat life, they don't get it. They don't understand it. Like, why would you want to leave and go there? I've had, I don't know, maybe 100 people before I left when I was working and stuff like that. They knew what I was getting ready to do and where I was going and everything, and they couldn't fathom why I would want to come here. Some people thought it was fascinating, it was cool, but they said they could never do it. It was just one of those things like, I don't know if I could do that, Steve. That's kind of, like crazy to get up, pack up all your stuff and leave. I not only packed up all my stuff, I gave most of my stuff away back there. All my furniture, a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of my clothes went into the, Salvation Army box there. I donated my clothes. I gave things away to friends. I gave a whole bunch of stuff away. A ton of stuff. We got like flies flying around here. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, but these people, they couldn't comprehend what my new life was going to be like. And after I got over here, they kept asking me, how you doing over there? I'm doing great. They asked me if I miss home, and I told them, yeah, I miss home. I miss some people. I miss, places and things like that. I miss going to the beach. I miss going to Rockport, Massachusetts, the mountains and hiking back there. I miss the cool weather a little bit. Not the cold weather, the cooler weather. I do miss that. those are the things I do miss, But most people can't fathom. I'm sorry, guys. These bugs over here are going. The only thing over here that bugs me is the bugs. But yeah, this every so often we get a time over here where there's a lot of insects and stuff like that. That does bother me. Today's like kind of a buggy day over here. I'm not sure why, but it's probably because of the humidity or whatever. And you can hear that cicada noise in the background, that loud whistling noise over here. That don't bother me. That's why you get kind of used to it. But anyway, guys, you will get people. And, don't pay attention to them. Don't let them bother you. You know what I mean? Come over here, see if it works for you. If it doesn't work, you can always go back. And that's something that you can do. If it doesn't work out, you can always go back and, re-kickstart your life back in the U.S. Or you can go to Vietnam or Thailand or Japan, or Taiwan or someplace like that. These are places you can go to, guys. So I keep getting the flies are flying all over the place here, guys. That is a bothersome over here. That is a thing that bothers you over here. Sometimes it's the insects, mosquitoes, and flies. The flies can be a pain some days. Some days they don't bother you at all over here. I don't know what it is today. I think it's just the humidity or whatever. The dampness tends to bring them out or whatever. But anyway, guys, I want to throw that out there. Don't worry about what people say. This is your choice in life. Don't let those things bother you. Don't let them bother you. Don't let those people bother you and try to change your mind. This is a decision you have to make. But make sure you're safe. Make sure you're safe when you come over here. Don't look like a fool coming over here, with nothing. Listen to those things that I've told you in the past, and I think you'll be fine. Watch my videos. You'll be fine. If you listen to what I say in those past videos and stuff like that, you'll be safer. I'm not saying you're going to be totally safe. Nobody can guarantee that, but you'll be safer. If you get into that $2,000 to $3,000 area right there, like we talked about the sweet spot budget, then you're in a better spot. But you also need that padding of an emergency fund. You need a startup fund. You should have at least have a startup fund of about $10,000, and you should have an emergency fund too. God forbid you die or something happens to you. You need to have that. You should have way more than $10,000, and you also definitely need to have insurance over here. Yeah, that's like a must. Okay, guys? So don't come over here and look like a fool. Play it safe, guys, please. Please play it safe. A lot of guys come over here, they don't listen to me. They talk to me on the phone. I tell them not to come because they're not in a good spot. They tell me they're everything that they have. I say, I can help. I can help you out and give you advice over here if you get over here. But something, you're on your own. Ultimately, if something happens, I won't help people out financially over here. I just don't. So if people get in trouble over here on their own, they're on their own. If it's for lack of planning, that's on them. It's not on me. I'm not here to bail out other expats, and I'm not. And nor is any other expat over here to bail out an expat that hasn't, didn't plan correctly. And that's why I tell people, have that safety net, have all that stuff in place, guys. You'll be good. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care.